I could buy a watch this morning and put it up on my Instagram and sell it the same day. Hi, I'm Frankie Mardell from Trilogy Jewellers.
Frankie, good to see you here today.
Good to see you, mate.
This is a treat for me today. I absolutely love watches.
And I absolutely love Scotch. Yeah.
I've got so many questions for you. Chivas Brothers started in Aberdeen, a couple of hundred years ago by two brothers, James and John Chivas, and they started in a little grocer's shop and they built their business up to be this amazing whisky brand that's recognised all over the world. How did you start, Frankie?
So I started when I was 21. I actually dropped out of university to go work for very well-known jewellers in London. So I worked there for about 6 months and I was just sort of learning the industry and stuff, and then eventually I got to the point where I thought maybe I should branch out by myself. And at the start it was really, really slow. You know, I was buying one watch, borrowing a bit of money, buying one watch, making £200 here, £300 there. And then eventually it sort of snowballed down, and I am where we are today. We've got a shop in Hatton Garden and things are going well.
And like everything, you have to really work at it, don't you?
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
not just something that happens overnight, and I think you can only do that when you're really passionate about what you do.
Oh, 100%. I mean, hard work beats talent every day of the week, and hard work is really what I believe. I've been working 7 days a week at it for 5 years, and obviously being passionate about it really helps. I really only got into the business because I love watches.
Yeah, this is awesome. Tell me a bit about the Patek.
This is the Patek Philippe Aquanaut. This is the 5168G, so it's a white gold, 42mm case. It's an absolutely stunning piece. And the thing with that, which is really cool, is that a lot of people like the Aquanaut, the standard one, but they find it a bit small on the wrist, whereas this has got a much better wrist presence and it's a bit heavier. It's a great piece, and they've come down quite a bit in value as well. I mean, these were over 100 grand at one point, whereas that's now at 65.
It's not every day you see, such a high quality watch on a rubber strap. I could easily see myself wearing that in the blending room. We've got some amazing whiskey today. We've got Chivas Regal Ultis, which is a 20-year-old blend, using 5 single malt whiskies in 1 single grain to produce something that's really quite luxurious. It's a big step up for Chivas Regal, the Chivas Regal Ultis XX. So you'll have a little sip.
That is nice.
Really sweet, fruity, orchard fruits, loads of lovely flavours. Stays on the palate.
It does, yeah.
Takes quite a while to dissipate. Lovely. So, I hear lots of chat these days about get your money into watches, invest in watches. What's your take on that?
Investment in watches is a really hot topic lately, especially at the moment. Prices have come down significantly. Over the last few years, we saw a massive bull run in terms of prices in watches, and I did have a lot of people calling me up, oh, I want an investment piece, I want this, I want that. And then obviously, if people have bought them, like stickered pieces, and haven't worn them, and they've come down a bit, people are a little bit disappointed. So I've always championed the fact that if you're buying a watch, buy the watch that you love, and if it goes up in value, that's great.
Tell me a bit about this watch with the diamonds.
Picking out the Pateks today, I like it. This is actually Aquanaut Luce. It's a factory. It's got the factory diamond bezel. Obviously the khaki. This is a quartz. I mean, you can see it's ticking on there, which you obviously don't see that often, but it's a. Yeah, it's a really nice piece. And
it's a nice looking timepiece. It's got the diamonds, but it's not completely over the top.
No,
it's classy.
Yeah,
really classy.
Patek obviously uses the best diamonds, so that is an absolutely stunning piece. I've actually sold that as a set before. So this one, the 5168, as a khaki green, and that one.
Nice, cool. Nice. That must have been some Christmas present. That.
Yeah, it was. It was a momentous occasion for all. We had a lovely bottle of champagne, but maybe we should have had some Chivas instead.
So when you're buying a watch into stock, and you're bringing it in, how long do you sit on that watch?
I mean, ideally, everything goes quickly, so we turn things over, but it does vary. I mean, some things you can have for a day. I mean, I could buy a watch this morning and put it up on my Instagram and sell it the same day. Tell
me a bit about the Vacheron. I don't have a Vacheron. Really like it.
Vacheron is a great brand. I'm actually wearing one as well. So this is the Dual Time 7900V, and this is the 4500V, which is the time and date only.
It's just got a tricky strap.
Yeah. It's great.
Show me a bit about that.
The great things with Vacheron, the latest overseas models, they come with three straps as standard. So you get a bracelet, you get a leather strap, and you get a rubber strap, and it just pops off just like that.
How cool is that?
It literally just pops off, and then it just clips back on. So this one, being the silver dial, comes with a black leather and black rubber. My one, I've got the blue dial, come with a blue leather, blue rubber. But I bought every single colour rubber strap for it, so I've got 8 of them now.
How many colours do they do?
8.
Wow.
Yeah, but the white is my favourite for the summer, so I'm really enjoying wearing that. I literally got this strap like a couple of weeks ago, and these white straps are really hard to get.
But it's interesting how you swap the strap out and that. It's a bit like blending whiskies. Single malt whiskies will give you really powerful, sweet flavours, but when you start blending them together, you can make something that's bigger than the sum of its parts. But I need to make sure that the flavour stays the same. I need to make sure that every time someone buys a bottle of Chivas Regal Ultis, that when they taste it, they get the same flavour they want.
I've actually got 4 of these Vacherons, and I just mix up the straps with different ones. So, you know, I've essentially got 32 watches out of 4 because of the 8 straps.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and that quick release strap change is just
it's
awesome.
the most innovative I've seen. I mean, Cartier does a good one, but this is sort of even better.
So, how many watches have you got in your collection?
Personally, I have 6.
But do you have a holy grail? Is there anything you would really like? Is there like, you know...
Yeah, my favourite watch is the rose gold AP Skeleton. That is the #1 watch for me. It's absolutely stunning.
Have you ever had it?
I've had a few in stock, yeah. I mean, I nearly kept it last year. It was 300 grand. Lucky I didn't, because they've come down to 180. That had been a sad day.
Yeah, yeah. So, Frankie, I love the Daytona, cracking watch. What kind of metal's this one in?
So this is perhaps the most popular Daytona on the market. This is the 116500 LM, the Panda Daytona. They call it the Panda because of the black ceramic bezel and the white dial. So, you know, sort of the black and white colours. It's got a beautiful contrast to it. This was actually just discontinued this year, but it was always been the most popular one. It's a great piece. They went up to basically 50k last year. And they've come down quite a bit. I mean, that one's like 26.5 now, and it's always, if people want a Daytona, that is sort of the grail within the stainless steel. That is the sort of best.
Yeah, because kind of bizarrely, the stainless steels always seems like the hardest to get.
Oh, they are, especially at retail, There's a huge waiting list. Obviously that's now discontinued, but at the time it was either a 10-year waiting list or a closed waiting list, depending on which dealer you went to. I mean, I even heard of rumour that in order to get that, you'd have to spend £1 million with the group.
Are you seeing more Rolexes coming into the market?
Constantly. I mean, we get 50, 100 phone calls a day. But the thing that we're seeing a lot at the moment is the precious metal Rolexes we keep getting offered because people have got the idea in their head that they're still worth above retail.
There's lots of people out there that collect whiskies and collect really amazing high-aged expressions. I often say to them, you know, buy what you like, because at the end of the day, it's not just about investment. If you want to open that bottle at some time, it's got to be the right flavour that you want and the right quality you want. It's not all about the badge. So tell me a bit about this this Patek.
The AP. This is a 39mm. You don't see these often at all. So it's a beautiful piece. Obviously, you've got the dual time power. You've got the dual time there, the power reserve there, and the running seconds hand there. But it's a really interesting dial. You know, there's quite a lot going on, but it's also sort of a bit compact with what it has, and it doesn't look too crammed. It's just a lovely looking piece.
I love it. I've got a Grand Seiko spring drive chrono.
Oh yeah, nice.
And it's the same idea. It's got loads going on.
Also the bracelet, I love the finish on AP's bracelet. It's great. Look at the way it reflects the light. It's just incredible, really. Yeah. And it's super comfortable as well.
Yeah. What is that coming up?
That one is up now at 29,950 with box and papers. And you really don't see them often at all, whereas it's discontinued.
How old is that watch?
That one is a 2012.
God, yeah.
But I mean, look at the condition.
The condition, it's absolutely beautiful.
And I've been wearing it.
yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Love it. Yeah. I was doing a bit of snooping on you and reading all about you. And I saw it says that you can source any watch in 24 hours. That is some statement. What are you saying about that?
Yeah? Oh yeah, we can. I mean, over the years, I've built up a big sort of dealer network of international dealers that I can literally find any watch around the world in 24 hours, like from literally like a £3,000 Rolex to a £1 million Richard Mille or anywhere in between.
Right, well, I think, Frankie, when I'm making my next significant purchase, I'll need to give you a bell.
Well, hopefully that's in the next 10 minutes.
Frankie, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Good man. Thank you.